Hello. Oh my god. It's alive. Well, I am anyhow. Some days I wonder. But yeah, it's been really busy. Has it been a couple months since I posted a video? Feels like it. Feels like 6 months actually. Just been incredibly busy. Family stuff, drama, blah blah blah. Legal stuff actually. I swear I would never wish anybody having to deal with the United States court system except the asshats that are making us deal with it right now. I'll just leave it at that. Um, my respite, my refuge has been to jump into Beam.NG and just shut my brain off and have fun. And this game is awesome for that. Boy, there's been so many changes since the last time I posted. I just kind of wanted to do an overview of some of them, the new maps, whatnot. Currently, I'm in, I believe it's called the Gap, and it is one long gap. There's a little bit of stuff over here, a couple of residences. Actually, a lot of residences on this map. In fact, all these maps, new maps, have a ton of residences. It's really nice. And then one long winding road, which is really a challenge for tractor trailers, so I highly recommend trying it. It's fun as heck. You got to drag yourself over some stuff. It's hilarious. There's a big quarry over here. I'm really not going to go into too many detail. I'm not going to explore this map with you. I just jumped into this map because that's where some of my vehicles are that I wanted to use, and no, why not? This is one of the bigger maps. So now this is the Gap. I'd say the best thing about this Gap is all these trails. There's lots of events, FRE events, I think they're called, where you have to run along these mountain paths. I did a couple today. Which was it? North Pass and South Pass. And North Pass went from, I believe, here, or North Power Lines, my bad, and just shot all the way up the hill, ended over here somewhere, jumped onto another one that took me over to here. I think it went up this way and that way and over here, and just really nice dirt trails to roam around and race on and make a little money and explore. Plus, it looks like there's a whole bunch of unmarked stuff that might be possible to explore. These may be just water washouts and rivers and whatnot, but it definitely looks like there's some trails over here and nothing marked, so a lot of room to explore on this map. I'm excited to do it, but not today. All right, so anyhow, I fit this guy up here for off-road and should work for a good touring car for what I'm going to show today. Let's head over to the, it's called the teleport site. Travel zone. Nah. I got a 4.5 liter V8 in here, stage 2 turbo, and it's a fun little Jeep. Sorry, hopper. It's a hopper. Cargo areas over here. There's quite a bit to do on this map. I'm not into quarry work, so I'm not going to explore that much, I'm pretty sure. Where are we? Come on. There we go. So let's see, what are the options these days? There's the San Hirochi Raceway. We got a new one, Industrial Village. I'm going to go there first, but let's take the others first. We got Pepper Valley. That's basically like a Utah expanded. Big, well, that's the one with the salt flats in it. We got River Highway. This is an amazing, huge map. Like, I don't know, it's like 20 miles across. Lots of routes through it. It's just an excellent map for trucking. Good old Utah. There's a little something I'd like to show you in Utah. You know what? I think I want to do that first because it's kind of a starting strategy that I hit on that I think is pretty interesting. So I'm gonna, while this is transiting, I'm gonna put it on pause, and I'll be right back once we get into Utah. Maybe even at AJ's works. I gotta get a truck set up. So I'll see you in just a sec. All right, we're in Utah. Nice truck, eh? It's a little titted out. I should point out this is not the normal Shaw Paul account. This is a completely different account. I call it my outlaw account. And I got a little bit of money to play with. I got a savings account called the 401k. And by the way, if you're not using the savings accounts in this mod, you're missing out on a lot of free money. Yeah, if you start putting your millions into your 401k and you start getting paid some hella good interest. What are they, every 20 minutes or so? No, something like that. About every 30 minutes or so you get an interest payout. That's as good as a lot of the cargo work you could do. So I definitely recommend doing that. I got a new car fund for savings, and I just let that creep up. Or I think I had taken money out of this one. It's not too long ago. And I got my tuning shop account, which do have a tuning shop. Let's see if we're actually working. I threw some money into it when I opened this up. Yes. Sometimes you got to wake it up by throwing some money into the tuning shop account or withdrawing a little bit. And they're hard at work. Excellent. Making money. What's the economy looking right now? Vehicles are in the middle-ish. So anyhow, I love this feature. It lets you know when to buy and sell vehicles. Yeah, there's so many options and things you can do in this game right now because of the crew at RLS. Raceless, Shift Tab. Don't kill me. And the other guy. Oh man, it'll flash across the screen here once I do the editing. But hey, I'm dyslexic. Forgive me. Anyhow, so the reason I got in this is Raceless on one of his videos, and if you're not following Raceless videos, you absolutely should. They're a delight to watch, and you get a lot of in-depth information about their mod, as well as updates and upcoming stuff, and they're just a delight to watch. They're fun guys. So Raceless mentioned that there's aircraft deliveries possible in this game. There's a Mountain Goat aircraft with 2 cargo boxes that you can pick up cargoes here and take them to these places up in the hills that are fairly unreachable without an airplane, but they are reachable, so that's what we're going to do. You don't need much to get up there. This is the way overkill truck. You just need a 4x4 with lifted suspension and some off-road, even all terrains will work. And we're going to head up into the hills over there, and there's a little gap somewhere up in there that gets you up into those hills, and you can take advantage of this very well-paying cargo. What do they go for? 11 grand each, 11 and a half, 9. Money, money, money. So anyhow, I just wanted to reveal this real simple starting strategy. Start in Utah, hang out at the marketplace with your 15 or 25 grand starting money, wait until you get a 4x4 pickup truck that'll hold 2 extra large boxes, and you're off to the bank. Well, let's do a quick little drag race while we're here, eh? Just a quickie and it's on the way. Why the hell not? Free 2 grand. Alright, so in the interest of brevity, I'm going to just pause again until we get up to the gap, and I'll show you on the map where it is. Let me show you on the map where it is, and then I'll pause and I'll get us up there. Basically, we're going to go down the main highway here, take the first paved road to the left. It goes over a bridge. Just shoot up around this bend here, around here, and it's right, you go off the road right here. Go along this dirt path a little ways, and right through here is the pathway up into the hills. So I'll meet you right here in just a minute. See ya. And we're pulling up to it right now. Had a little fun. I had to evade 2 cops on the way over here. It's pretty much standard rule for this account. It's called Outlaw, and I always run from the cops. Unless it's absolutely physically impossible. If I'm in a tractor trailer pulling a 2-trailer consist down a freeway, there's no way I'm running. I can't. So yeah, this thing is just absolutely overkill for this job. You might have to bump over that lip there in a lesser truck, but you know, it's still doable. You can see it's doable to get up here. Mindful of this little ditch up here. Smack the hell out of some suspension. And now you're up in the wasteland. You're basically off the map at this point. For sure I like an automatic transmission for this. Just point and shoot. Go make money. This may not be everybody's cup of tea, but if you ever find yourself like, should I take out a loan? I want to get that property. You know, you can do that. But then you're basically working for the man. You're working for the bank. You're a slave to the wage. You can just come right up in here and provide a public service since air travel is currently suspended. Come on up here and help out. These people are dying to shift their cargoes. I mean, they are dying to shift their cargoes. Look at that. Jeez. So yeah, these are the, basically it's a triangle here. You go from the highway view to the lookout to the bridge view to the lookout to the highway view. Sometimes back and forth here, sometimes back and forth here. It just grinds out money. There's 4. And I got a lot of room left because these are mostly small cargoes. Avoid main. Do not go to. Oh wait a minute, where is it? Flaps 2 base. This one is completely right out. There's no way to get to that I've found. That's a little island in the middle there. I really haven't gone around the full base. Maybe there's a way up there, but I doubt it. Doesn't look like it. So anyhow, lookout cliff. Grab all those. That'll be our first stop. Still got room left. If I didn't have a timed one on board, sometimes I'll just sit here and wait for him to generate a new and just take a full load every time. Alright, straight ahead. A little dip in the cliff there, basically aiming for that spot there. And again, interest of time, I'm just going to abbreviate slightly. You'll see over there one closer. Alright, approaching the cliff. Now the easy way is just go straight up to where the cliff just disappears here, but you can also skip up over there. As I shall demonstrate. So obviously, you don't need to demonstrate on how to get over something with no obstacle. This isn't hardly an obstacle at all. Yeah, you can even do that on this bank over here, just shoot up the side diagonally. You'll be basically aiming right at your first destination here. It's flying without an airplane, folks. Wingless air cargo. Just drink lots of Red Bull. Gives you wings. In fact, make yourself a red pickup truck and call it Bull. Sounds like a cop chase down the highway below us. Has nothing to do with us. That will not be good or great. Probably, yeah, bad parking. Whatever. 51 grand. Whatever. And of course, refill. Bridge view. That's our next one. Small cargo. And, that's only 5s. And it's going all the way back here. So let's wait. We might pick up more over here. So, pause on those. If those were 11 or 12 grand packages, I'd probably grab them. Around the corner and shoot over there. See you in just a second. Alright, at corner, go across this flat out at 110, 120 miles an hour. Come on, get around the corner. Semi-race brakes. I think I put those on everything. I put semi-race brakes on everything. I go full race except it says they need to warm up before they're totally effective. And, I just want instant great brakes. I think this one actually, perfect parking for these is about there-ish. Let's try it. Oh, good. 211 grand, just that one stop. Woohoo! And, oh, sorry, what do they got? Back to the highway monitor. Look at all that. Nice. 17 grand. 11 grand, 5 of those. Lookout cliff has some pieces. You can take those on the way. As you can see, this is quite lucrative. I have not currently found any way to make money faster in the game than this. If you just want to grind out cash, the hills of Utah are king. There's gold in these them hills. Now once the airplane starts working, I have it loaded, I have the mod, it just never shows up in the dealers. I've never seen one in the dealers. I also have a couple of other airplanes, and a big Boeing shows up all the time, and an AN-124 or something like that shows up, but they're unflyable. The AN, every time I try to purchase one, you can't even hop into it. You can hit the test drive and hop into it, but yeah, it's got issues. Again, I'm going to pause. See you in just a sec. Quite the herky truck. Love this thing. Let's try it. Whatever. Great. 106,000. I'm going to take one more to the highway and call this little demonstration quits. I think you get the idea. I do want to show you the drop down the cliff, which can be kind of fun. You can go and creep down it if you like, but just for the fun of it, I've been doing this so often, I try to get a little joy out of the mundane. I love that. This is a bit abrupt here, and then carve the corner and down to the highway station. Yeah, it's so fast, just flat out deliveries up on the flat top. So one thing's important, obviously, again, suspension, some off-road tires to get you up here. Once you're up here, I mean, you can use standard tires up here, it doesn't matter. But you do want a good radiator. You can have your foot to the floor the entire time. And automatic transmission makes life a little easier. I like the, what is it, the 68 RFE. It's got the option of jumping into sport transmission, sport or manual. Whoa! Pay attention. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I guess that's the airport over there. Airstrip here. Boy, that does not look like a happy, fun airstrip to land on. There it is. Yeah, it's going to be fun for an aircraft suspension. Great. Again, 301 grand. Holy moly. So yeah, I went up something like I probably made $1 million there, huh? I think I might have had 1.2 million when I started, so maybe 600,000 total. Yeah, I'll probably figure it out and flash the number on the screen in a minute or a sec there. Just to look for the look's sake, I'm not going to pick anything up. Geez, once you get going here, they really start filling in. Look at that, 32, 24, 8. Jeez, Christ. All right, another time. Jump on back down to the, I think the hangar's probably closest to the transfer point. So I don't want to go touring in this. I'm going to jump back in the hopper. Put this guy back in the garage. Look at all the vehicles I got on this account. It's freaking crazy. And look at all the garages I own on this account. My net worth is probably a couple billion. I got stuff I haven't even touched yet, like this 500,000 Gavril here. I love these things. These are the best taxi cabs in the game. Probably mentioned that in a previous video. I've also been having fun playing in cop cars. Oh, these are my favorite little touring cars, actually. These Sterlings, Jaguars. Oh, they're so fun to drive. I really need to get the paid version of this mod. Right now, it's just pretty bare bones, beautiful, but there's no engine mount modifications. I think the only thing you can mod on this is the tires, basically, or make it a left-hand or a right-hand drive. Beyond that, it's just get what you get. It's a free, beautiful mod. Highly recommend picking it up. Okay, where was I? Grab my hopper. And I'll see you at the transfer point on the freeway. We'll pick a next map, which I think is going to be the industrial zone. All right, see you in a sec. All right, coming up on it. Get ahead of those guys. Hang on. Hold your horses. This thing has a lot of them. Really fun little Jeep. All right, this is probably my favoriteest little zone right now, this industrial village. And It's a small but really dense little map. Let's go check it out. And again, I'll pause it until we get there because why waste time looking at this screen? All right, we're here. I had stepped out for a bit to grab a beer and a puff, but you didn't need to know that, but now you do. So this is a great little map. Let's take a look. Overview. Start out on the pier here, and this is it. Just that. Now, actually, I haven't tried to go over here or down here, nothing, but that looks like maybe just a little senseless exploration possibility down these routes, or maybe a possibility for some other map modder to add to it. Anyhow, this is it. There's a nice racetrack in the middle, industrial area, mud zones over here. This is hilariously fun. I'm going to go over here. This is another great little way to start the game. So let's go see it. I have a weird chair set up. I'm on a transfer chair. It's one of these things that you wheel patients out of a hospital. I keep it in reserve for my mom in case she needs it, and it has locking wheels, so it works fairly good, but it also tends to slide back a little bit. And if I don't lock it, well, let me share a story with you. I worked at this place with a couple of young ladies, and one of them went out for a break, took a smoke in her friend's car, and she had the engine running and her foot on the clutch with it in gear, and she released the seat brake, basically the thing that lets you slide the seat back and forth. So the seat slammed back, and because the clutch spring basically shoved her back, and the car bolted forward into the side of a building. That's what happens to me occasionally. I forget to lock my chair, and I get reminded of that story every time. Poor thing. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. She hit her boss's building in her friend's car. Oh man, not a good day. Yeah, tasty little map, very dense. There's a lot of stuff to do in here that I haven't even touched. There's a whole bunch of little race courses through all of this mess. You see all the blue dots all over the map and the mini map here. And there's cops. I am duty bound to run away from them if I encounter them. I'm keeping you on because it is such a small map. I'll be there in no time. Oh, and a nice little drag strip here too. There it is. Quick little no prep drag. Probably should have started in third. Dang, I didn't realize this thing was quite so quick. Holy moly. That's pretty good. 124 miles an hour. I had it geared a little low for crawling because I was using this in the gap to do some of the mountain trail challenges. Alright. Okay, so this is my little happy place. This is where I've been going to get away from it all. Down to this little mud pit. Happy little mud pit. Little swamp run or something like that it's called. Let's see in a sec. Swampy Racetrack. It's a 32-second goal, and as all racetracks do, the more laps you do, the better the rewards get. You stack up lap bonuses, and yeah, let's go. I never tried it in this car, so we'll see how this goes. Oops. Better lock a differential, I think. At least in the rear. There we go. Just a tasty little track. Mud drifting. Which I actually suck at drifting. This is why I like little things like this. Honestly, the race RLS crew really likes to drift. A whole lot of their FRE events are centered around drifting, and I can't do it. So I'm locked out of a whole bunch of events as a result. So little racetracks like this that don't require you to accrue drift points are just perfect for me. So I love this little track. Woo. You can go to the right here if you want. It's a little bumpier and maybe slightly shorter. It also doesn't give you as good a line for this corner, which is still a challenge for me sometimes. Oh man, I love this track. What I got? $1,000 for that 30 seconds, 31 seconds. That's pretty good. I usually don't start off in a new vehicle quite this good, but then most of the vehicles I've done this don't have this kind of horsepower. My cat was talking to me just a second ago. Sorry, Ruby, didn't mean to ignore or follow you. So yeah, you can see this can get a little zen-like after a while. You just keep going around this track and work on your technique and collect early on 1,000. I've done it up to 72 laps, and I was making 10 grand per lap. And 10 grand every 30 seconds obviously accrues to a shoot ton of money. The highest I made so far is about 300 grand. I think I took some screenshots of some of the higher payoffs. I'll flash those here. Shut my app for a sec. Yeah, this is certainly the best vehicle I've used on this track by far. I've used a Pessima off-road, I've used a Gavril off-road, what do they call it, Goliath, which works good too, but boy, it's just a little too big for me, of course. $1,500 a lap that time. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to do about another 10 or 12 laps and show you what the lap rewards start lapping up to. See you in a sec for you, a few minutes for me. I'm coming up on lap 15. My technique's getting a little better. This is the hardest corner, honestly. Getting that smooth is the key. That was probably pretty good. We got 2,600 per lap at this point, lap 15. That's 7 minutes worth of work. I'm getting 2 grand per every 30 seconds. Better. Yeah, just keep scaling up. And speaking of scaling, I should point out that I'm in casual mode on this profile. So it's getting probably more pay than it would on, say, standard, or definitely more than hardcore or hard, or normal. But it scales. You get paid crappier for everything you do in the game on most levels. And so anything that pays well on any level is going to pay well on the other levels, just in scale. Like, for example, the air cargo that I was doing in Utah. There were packages for 25 grand. Casual mode. In hard mode, I believe they're down around 2 and 3 grand a package. But then that's consistent with the price for other cargoes in other parts of the game. So all scales up and down. Nearly 3 grand per lap right now. This little mud track is so fun. Get kind of dialed in, just keep your foot on the floor. I can't quite on this one. This one's got too much horsepower. I can't feel it all the way around. I was in this Pessima Ute off-road. That was just flooring it the whole time. Probably average speed is about 30 miles, 35 miles per hour around it. But that's still getting under the 32-second mark, and getting the hot lap multipliers and lap multipliers. Yeah, I think on one of those I made like 300 grand or better. Yeah, it's a little like that. It's a little zen-like. I kind of get hypnotized by it. Trying to just get that line. Be careful up there. You can totally flip. I've done it so many times. There's some huge ruts on that road up on top. Woo, squirrely. Overcorrecting big time. Flapping my yap. Yeah, okay, so I gotta quit this and move on to something else. It's just so compelling for me. I just want to keep doing it. So one more lap here, get the payout for this lap, and then we'll pick something else to go check out. Alright, what's that? 3,400 for that lap. And that was lap 20. Yeah, I think around, I'm not even gonna guess what the levels are, or the pay is per lap number, but yeah. Let's see what we got. What's our total for 20 laps? 43 grand for what amounts to 10 minutes of work, of fun work. So yeah, this is literally my happy place in the game right now. All right, let's see. Anything else on this map to show off? Well, it's a fun place to deliver cargo to. I'm not so good at this track here. I'm not even going to waste your time with it. It's a decent circuit. I think the full circuit goes all the way around here, and yeah, it's a fun track, but I kind of suck at it. This is the main house here. I'll shoot over there. I got plenty of money. I'm just gonna tow. All in the interest of time savings. Wait, what are we doing here? I don't want that. I want to tow, not tow the nearest road. That's where it's not giving me the option to tow back to my garage. Oh, you know what? Ha! On this account, I might not even own that garage. So let's see. Let's take a look at the real estate on this map. Let's see if it's sorted by distance, ascending. Closest one, 3 slots right there. Let's go check it out. There's that familiar toolbox. Let's go 150 grand. Always have to make an offer. I'm a cheap chiseler. Buy 20 of these places. But you don't want to haggle? Kudos to you if you know where that comes from. If you do, mention it in the comments below. And I don't have anything to give you, but I will congratulate you for having excellent taste. All right, so yeah, what's it? Anyhow, all right, so now I own a property here. So, what other map? Let's go check out Pepper Valley, I guess. I'll see you over there. I'm going to drive over to the transfer place, and we'll check out Pepper Valley real quick. I'm back. I just wanted to see if it did weird stuff. Now, I've always had a little issue finding the transfer point over here. Okay, not this time. Found it, no problem. It's right here. This is where it is. All right, so we're going to. Okay, been to the Gap. Do check out Pepper Valley. And as usual, I'll see you there. Okie dokie. Pokies, welcome to Pepper Valley. Cool place. This is off-roading heaven. Let's take a look at the map. And we're apparently well off of it. I've been in here in a little while. I forgot about that. So yeah, we got a long highway crawl to get to the map. And I think that's probably a place that we're going to buy. That's an expensive one, but what the hell? This account can afford anything. And if not, I can just wait an hour for the tuning shop to make me $1 million, and then I can. Yeah, so let's take a look at the tuning shop here real quick. What are they doing? Oh, looks like they've slacked off. All right, so I need to give them a little shot in the arm again. Oh, but they made a couple $1 million or nearly. Pop up 20 grand. Generally wakes them up. Transfer some out to Yeah, new car fund's fine. Put $1 million in there. It'll take 20 minutes to transfer in. Oh, 5 minutes. No problem. Hey, did they shorten that? I think that's probably the same. So anyhow, how's 401k doing? Oh, that wasn't today. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh God. Clutch in, then gear. Yeah, cargo spot there for trucking. This is another great map for tractor trailers for long hauls, but I think it's funner for something like that Gabriel truck I was using for the air cargo. There's a lot of off-road destinations, pit stations and things like that for the off-road tracks. And yeah, you ain't gonna get a tractor trailer down some of those roads. This is a great four-wheel drive logistics and racing map. Really good racing areas in here. Woo, that was close. On duty bound to the cops. Outlaw. But I think it would be a cool feature in this game if you had something like an all points bulletin. Like if you, in certain circumstances, like maybe if you aggravate 8 cops at a time or something like that, it sets off an all points bulletin that for the next hour or half an hour, any cop that sees you, regardless of whether you're committing a crime or anything, will lock on to you and chase you. Just basically, if they spot you during that time window the APB is on, you're fair game for the pigs. I think that'd be hilarious. Because you get notorious on the map and just have non-stop instant police chase fun. Alright, let's see what this place costs. These guys will let me. Oh dear. See you, boys. See how well they sand dune. Yeah, I'd like to go by that place, so F off. Hopefully that kind of stymied them. Yeah, avoiding cops is not really a challenge in this game. It's not really super profitable either, but you know, it's just a little additional income and a little bit of fun. I enjoy it. Like I said, I also enjoy playing the cops once in a while. It's a little more challenging to be a cop than it is to avoid them, for sure. The trick is just how many times can you arrest somebody before your car is totaled. Obviously a heavy-duty bumper, and trying to be very strategic about how you hit them is the key, but it's tough sometimes. They are random, they're squirrely. Sometimes they'll just turn on you and T-bone you. It's fun as hell. Alright, what does AJ's cost? New to me. 780 grand for 8 slots. That's a good value. It doesn't look like they're willing to deal much. Let's see if let me just offer 50. 750. I think I'm paying 780 for it. Oh, he's gonna do a little bit. Look at him. I should have gone down lower. Now I'm annoying him. Yeah, screw that. What's the marketplace look in this map? Oh, yeah, it's only got one other dealer. Not a huge marketplace. Trucks and the usual private stuff. A lot of Joe's junk has been showing up in the marketplace lately. Apparently, you can make some money off of these. Yeah, I bet you could make money off of that one. 14 grand for a decent condition. These are weird. These almost always make money. Let me show you. Estimated market is only 4, so we're going down to. Oh, that's fine. 7. Oh. I think we're about at his limit. Just agree to that. Screw it. I ain't gonna get any insurance because I'm just gonna flip it. How far are we from it? Oh, God. I hate that these are always right-hand drives, but whatever. I actually don't like them. I think they're pretty crappy trucks. I'm sure someone would object to that. I know Mouye likes to drive those little crazy pigeons, which are even crappier trucks. Anybody follow Mouye? M-U-Y-E. Funny guy. He's always doing something kind of creative and crazy, and pushing the limits of a mod. I think he's a mod maker too. At least I see him creating cars and stuff. Way beyond my skill level. Who else do I follow? Mr. Cappuccino Beam, of course. He does a lot of the pushing cars to their mod limits as well. Really nice guy. He follows my channel. Bless him. He's a really nice, decent guy, and I definitely recommend you follow him. Him and his pal Latte have a lot of fun in this game, and other games as well. And if you just want to check out somebody who's just hilarious, even though it's not a car game, check out Dollar Plays, who in homage, I've named myself Coffee Plays. Dollar Plays, it's hilarious. I forget what country he's from. It almost sounds like he's Eastern Bloc or something. He sounds almost Bulgarian or something. His accent is kind of odd. I don't know what it is, but he might be from England for all I know. But he does just amazing videos. A lot of great, clever edits. He uses movie clips like out of Star Wars and Terminator, just to punctuate the little joke he's making. It's just really fun to watch. And he's incredibly skilled at the game War Thunder, which is one of the most frustrating games I've ever played in my life. If you like to bang your head against the wall and be grief meat for people who've been playing for 11 years and yet still get to go up against rank newbies and just grind you to dust, it's just a horrible game. Horrible game. It's hilarious. Tanks, planes, and warships game. Alright, let's get out of here. See what it's actually worth. 15 grand. I paid like 3 or 4 grand for it. It's worth 15 grand just right out of the box. Boom. And what's the economy look like right now? It's even a shitty economy. So this thing will go up to like 17, 18 grand by the time the economy comes back up. So yeah, these are almost always a good, reliable way to make some car flipping money. And again, I think this one's going to make a lot of money too. So I'm going to just check it out. Why not? Let's do a couple car flips and figure out what we want to do next. It's so low you can't go hardly that very low. Or what I'm trying to say. It's hard not to piss them off at this level. Again, no insurance. You know what? Wait a minute. No. Where's the one with 3 free roadside assistance? What's this? Credit received. I'll definitely take that. So the insurance doesn't even cost nothing. That's odd. I've never seen that before. But yeah, that means I'll just tow it immediately right back to the base. Alright. Up on out. What's this one worth? Well, not a huge gain, but with the economy coming up, it'll probably go up to, 8 or 9. It's free money. So sometimes, yeah, car flipping, you could just flip it right away, but yeah, it always pays a little more to just pick them up when they're cheap and fall in, and sell them when they're stable or better in the mid-range and hitting up into the green to sell them. And another good source of money, even for a beginning account, because like I said, these you can do it with these little cheapo cars. And I'm dying to know what's this piece of crap worth. And I've never tried purchasing one of these square wheel cars. Oh, that's not from a private. That's going to be dealer fees and shit for that. Screw that. Anyhow, so let's actually let's go to Marketplace and see if we can find something to have some fun in. I want to sort it by high to low. Looking for a high speedster because this is a places. Well, let me show you what I'm thinking about here. Go to the map. Main feature of this map is the salt flat. So let's get something to go and do a high speed run on the salt flat. That's my plan. And I might just have a vehicle already to do it. I don't need to go to the Marketplace. I don't have something bloody fast. Well, that's good, but do I have something a little better? Something that could just be fun to do, even if it's not super bloody fast. So that I never drove that. I really like these bolides. All right, you know what? Let's shoot a Sterling down the track. It's not going to set any records or anything, but it'll be fun. Pardon me. Put you in storage. Put you in storage. Save you for a rainy day. And I'll put you on pause. You don't need to watch that countdown with me. In fact, I will see you at the Salt Flats in a Sterling S. Just pulling out of AJ Auto with the Sterling. I cannot recommend this car highly enough. It is so beautiful. Look. You can roll down the windows. How awesome is that? Both sides. Probably in the back too. The windshield, the sunscreens come down. Why doesn't everybody do this? I don't know. I bet you can turn the radio on. Oh, it's a map light. That'd be cool if you could turn a radio on in the game. Glove box opens. Obviously doors open and close. That's pretty standard. Also, another feature I'd love to have is if you could adjust mirrors by grabbing with nodes from the inside or something. Because sometimes the mirrors aren't like that. That's just not a great angle there. I'd love to pull that mirror down. I think I could probably sit a little higher. Let's see. Nah, still looks weird. Anyhow, I'm gonna try. Oh, my seat is back again. Put it in neutral. Release seat. Slide forward. Lock seat. Clutch. Transmission. Get that out of my way. And let's go. Just want you to hear this car for a minute. These are wonderful taxi cabs. Just so fun to drive. I have a waypoint up ahead for another property I'm going to buy. Like the one behind, it's another 8 slaughter. This one's at an airport. You saw the cop and slowed down. Thank you. I was wondering why you stopped for nothing like that. Great. AIs are just as obnoxious of drivers as we are. Well, at least I am. Yeah, they speed, they run through stoplights, and then they act like little angels when a cop's by them. Or run from them. The AIs are a pain in the butt sometimes, but they're also kind of fun and sort of well programmed. It's a mixed bag of nuts. Just like real people. Oh, I think I just over-revved. Alright, what's going on here? The GPS is not always the best at giving directions into places. I think I need to go in over there. Or was it over there? Oh, it's right in front of me. Idiot. Is that the garage? Where's the toolbox? Where's the toolbox? What kind of rip-off garage is this? There it is. Well, there's the spot. Yeah, 8 slots, 9 parking spots. Make an offer. Don't mind me, I'm eating a piece of pizza. 606. I'll take it. Alright. That out of the way. Sorry about that. Little detour. I'll see you over at the salt flats. Come on, get in the car. Alright, see you in a minute. Hey, I thought I'd share some of this ride. It's actually a cool road. Like Mulholland Drive or something. Apparently I'm not driving fast enough. Or it's his donut break. Kind of easy to forget how long this nose is sometimes. I've never driven one of these in real life before. It's just weird sitting in the back of the frame like this, or at least it feels like it. I sat in a Corvette, one of the old Stingray styles, once before, and it just felt weird. Very low, huge hood out in front of you, sitting in the back of the car. Just felt weird. This car drives nice, no doubt about it. Alright, how do I get over there? They wanted me to take this torturous dirt road over there, and just no way this car is going to make it. Yeah, I guess we're going the right way. I think we should be fine. Hang a left here and then down to the salt flat. Yeah, it's a little more reasonable road. Oops, ow, ooh, Ouch, 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 ouch. Ooh, dang. Maybe the lesson you're learning here is probably best to take a four-wheel drive truck towing a car trailer. Oh, what the hell? It wants me to just off-road across there? Oh, I hate this GPS sometimes. The hell? When you just say fuck it. And go for it. Alright, that's what we're doing. Off-roading a Jaguar. Because why not? Maybe we'll intercept a road, or at least here we go, a little smoother over here. Alright, whoever's in charge of programming the GPS, you're fired. I don't think that has anything to do with the RLS crew. This is just baked into the game, I think. Game developer, you're fired. Alright, we have arrived. With a slightly sprung motor, I think I did some synchronizer damage here and there. Alright, I don't have high hopes for this. I think maybe I'll get to 150 or so. Is this the place? Did I miss something? Is there no event associated with this? A staging zone or anything? There it is. Yeah, flew right by it before. Oh shit, it's only at 4 speed and that's it. Oh dear. Apparently 120, 130 is it. Won't be setting any records with this. Except our own personal best, of course. Oh my gosh, keeps going. $650. Oh shit. I was trying to get it into reverse and I did not do it. Well, that was not very appointing. It was quite disappointing. And I don't even think this car has any transmission options, so pretty much that's kind of capped out for this mod without purchasing it. I am curious to try something a little faster, so I'm gonna run on back to one of the garages, see what I have in the quiver of arrows. A vehicle quiver, rather. You know what? No, let's see if there's anything tasty in the marketplace. The incinerator, 4,000 horsepower. Okay, what can we do with 4,000 horsepower? Oh, market's only 144 on the card. Should have gone lower. Whatever. Buy it. I have 26 cards in that account. Holy crap. Alright. Let's put this one away. The downside of having so many vehicles. Move it into here. Out for delivery. Right back. Okay, here she is. I just want to check to see what it's set up for. I'm guessing it's set up for drag racing. Race. It's all good. Oh, hey. Race. Okay, I was wrong. It looks to be just fine. What kind of tires it got on it? It's probably right in front of my face. Race tires, perfect. And brakes. Full race. We'll leave it. Okay. Interesting. 4,000 horsepower. I'm scared. I'm having a little lag getting into vehicles today for some reason. Maybe it's because the OBS recording stuff is on. Pick it up a little bandwidth. Where is it again? Oh, this is going to be quick. It has to be a little quicker. Yeah, I'll see you over there. We'll find out its true speed together when we get there. I'm going to just keep it mellow and make sure I don't break it. Alright. Made it with the truck. I almost destroyed it. I ran off the road at one point. Fortunately, it landed in its smooth spot. Alright, queuing up. There we go. Standing out. So he definitely wants to cut those rear tires loose. Jesus. It's got a fifth gear too. This is insane. I've never gone this fast in this game. Oh, no brakes, no brakes. You're tiny bit. Transmission. Oh my. Going into the wilderness here. Oh, that was crazy. That's all new to me. Woohoo! Thanks for riding along. It is Coffee plays top speed in Beam.NG. What's over here? Is this a return trip? Oh, that'd be crazy flying in. Oh, this is probably the actual end of the course that I slightly blew by. Wow. I gotta try that again. See you at the beginning. So I'm gonna definitely take it easy on the way back. Okay, coming back to the start. I think I'm just gonna start out real gradual this time and just try to keep the tires on the ground. The rear tire from spinning out too much, I mean. Yeah, keeping the tires on the ground is always a good goal. Alright. Okay, well we made that 300 goal. Personal best 307. So we can get 350. So much for not spinning the rear. Alright, fourth gear. What's going up? Discovered on the way back it actually has 6 gears. Alright, forward and 6. That ain't doing it. That was not the right technique. You can stay in 5th longer. Alright, reset. Try it one more time. Queuing up for number 3. Huh. Well, that's not a good start. Alright, have to give her some beans. Come on. Stand right now! Get over that! Damn, this thing just wants to unhook itself. This could be unpretty. Stay off the gas till I get back on the track. Holy crap. No! Why is this thing all of a sudden dorking out? Or me, why am I? Oh boy. Where the hell's the track? Wow, I didn't realize I was that far off. Okay, well this is obviously a big, major failure. I wonder if these race tires are the best choice. Obviously I'm bailing out. Oh, it's because I didn't have my lights on. That was it. Well, anyhow, that was kind of exciting. I got my first ever over 300 miles per hour. And, you know, I might have gone faster than that on that white grid map once before. I think I plopped one of those top speed bolides down and took it to as fast as I could go. Actually first recorded top speed. So, boy, what else to do? Let's see. Is there anything interesting that I haven't talked about in the phones? Well, other than that, the list of experiences that you can do or get points for experience has gone up. Civil service, doing cops, bus, or paramedics. Oops. We doing good. We got repo going now. Taxi skills working. Is there a beam eat skill yet? I don't think that's in there. No, it does not look like beam eats is in there yet. Well, unless it's in there. Oh, you know what? I think there is rewards from here accrue to beam eats. Yeah, beam eats promotion. So this stuff qualifies for beam eats. It is. And Tooting Shop is back in biz. And FRE contracts. Off-road easy. Off-road long track. Where is that? I don't even know. Off-road long track. Off-road long track. I guess that's what happens when you're off the map. And it looks like it's suitable for that kind of car. I bet my little hopper would be a good one for that. Where's that? AJ Strip Club. Where's the airport hangar one? Oh, there it is. All right. Well, that's not too far from it. Let's give that a shot and call it a day. What do you say? It'll be new for me too. See you in a minute. All right, so a little change of plan. I forgot to accept that FRE contract, so it was gone. But I did find one for a hopper at something called the Autocross. So that's where I'm heading for. We'll find out what this Autocross is. Coming right up, on the right side, we're gonna take a mystery drive. Yes, the Jeffersons. I am that old. I used to watch the Jeffersons. Not reruns either. All in the family. Classics. Okay, what is the Autocross? Oh, is it just this little mess in here? If so, I probably got the wrong car. But it said hopper. It said it wanted a hopper. Feels sketchy as hell. This is like the DMV driving test from hell. Should be in two-wheel drive for this. Am I in the right place? Oh, it says a new best time. Where am I? I feel like I'm in a dead end here. I'm just trying to find the start of the track again. There it is. Is it only meant to be a one shot? You can't do laps? That would suck. trying to drift. It's pathetic. Goal is 33. I'm not even at 33 yet. I wonder what the FRE wants. Road racing medium. Target is 28.8. I'm doomed. Let's see. I get a 28 on this. I bet I need to be able to drift to do that. Oh, clank. I just lost my driver's license. I'm surprised that's the first one I hit, actually. Get around. Ugh, 37. I guess this is not my event. Yeah, I suck at this. Jeez. Come on, come on. Yeah, not a chance. No way I'll ever make a 28. Not in this setup. Maybe not in any setup. Okay. I don't beat dead horses. I'm just curious what's here. Nothing. Not a thing. Alright, folks. Well, I'm not sure what to do next. In terms of just looking around at some of the new content, I think I've covered the basics of it. I mean, the maps. I mean, there's no way I can waste enough of your time to explore the entire map with you. There it is. It's beckoning. It's calling. Come to Pepper Valley. Come check it out. I mean, look at all this. Look at all that. It's just great. There's crawling vents. There's all kinds of stuff in here. It's just, yeah, these new maps are packed with stuff. So if you're not playing RLS mod, I'm not sure why you're watching me, but I appreciate it. But I encourage you to jump in there and download. It's all available on the RLS Patreon page at the moment. It used to have the download manager available in the game, but they've changed that, some kind of policy thing. But anyhow, it's very easy to pick up these downloads now. Just go to the RLS Patreon. Just search RLS.mod Patreon or something like that, and you'll forget the dot. RLS mod Patreon, you will get there. Thanks for coming along. I'm going to call this a video. It's great game. Enjoying it a lot. Great escape for me. Like I said, my happy pace currently is that little mud swampy thing, and I'm probably going to head back there and do another 72 laps and just let the brain go away. But that's not content for a video, so thank you for joining me for this, and have a great day. Bye-bye.